Welcome back to Unit 6, Geometric Vectors, Lesson 3, multiplying a vector by a scalar. We're going to finish off with example 4. That's probably my favorite question. It's a nice, almost thinking question. In fact, if you look at the homework, there's actually a question like this, but actually the opposite, stating the opposite. So it says here, 3 points ABC, are collinear, such that B is the midpoint of AC. What can I do with that information? Well, since they're collinear, that means they're either the same direction or opposite directions. And I know B is the midpoint of AC, so I actually know this fact. I know that from this, vector AB is equal to vector BC. Let's write that just for fun right now. O is a non-collinear point. That means O is not on that line ABC, which you can see from the diagram is a fact. Prove OA plus OC is equal to 2OB. So again, going back to grade 11, grade 12, some trigonometries, we're going to prove left side equals right side. So I'm going to start with the left side. Why the left side? A bit more I can do with the left side than I can with the right side. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start with vector OA. And I'm actually going to break up OA into two vectors. I'm going to break it up into OB plus BA. Now, Mr. Wills, why would you do that? The reason why I do this is because I'm looking at the right side, and the right side needs two OBs. So if I break this up into an OB and a BA, I'm good. So this part right here, this is my vector OA. Plus, now I'm going to do the same thing. OC, I'm going to break it up into OB plus BC. And this is really representing my vector OC. And I hope you see what I'm doing here. I've got OB and OB, so I can actually add them. I have now two OB, which is awesome, because that's my right side. But I still have plus BA plus BC. And so what I want to do, I'm thinking in the back of my head, I want to make this the zero vector. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to use the fact that I wrote up here, AB is equal to BC. So I'm going to change this to, instead of plus BA, I'm going to make it minus AB. So make it the opposite vector and switch the sign in front, plus BC. And then, again, I want to make this a zero vector, but I know AB is equal to BC, so I can write it as 2OB minus, instead of AB, BC plus BC, and I now have the zero vector. So this is really equal to 2OB because left side equals right side. Therefore, QED